Okay, let's do this thing. NXT tonight, folks. What do we got going on in NXT? 2 title matches, no DQ matches. What do we really got going on in this show tonight, huh? We got a lot, I should say. So, some interesting developments and a couple people we haven't really seen in a minute on NXT. But let's kick it off with a Falls Count Anywhere match between Swerve versus Leon Ruff. Excuse me, basically this feud has been going on for a minute, so now we got a no DQ match going on. And I will say this, both of these guys basically tried to kill each other out here. Let me say that. Not a lot of weapons, I'll say, but I want to say a lot of high flying in this match and whatnot. Just a lot of dives, crazy, just a lot of crazy stuff, I should say. Swerve hitting like a big Death Valley driver onto like the apron, which looked pretty brutal. Ruff going for a suicide dive, which looked crazy. Just a lot. One funny thing about this match, as soon as the match began, when Ruff ran into Swerve just put his leg up and just kicked him because the guy is just so small. He just kind of like nonchalantly just lifted his leg up and just knocked him to the ground. I thought that was pretty funny. Just throughout this match, though, Swerve is mostly kicking his ass throughout a lot of this match. I guess they went through the back also during the commercial break and everything. Swerve's just throwing him around. Next thing you know, he tried to like throw a toolbox at him, which Leon Ruff looked surprised in. And whatnot, since he saw that, I know they got to the top rope then. Ruff ended up hitting like a big like crucifix bomb from the top rope for a 2 count. Still did not work. Swerve tried to get away, but Leon Ruff tried to get him again, and after hitting like a poison rana on the off the apron, which looked pretty deadly. Let me say that too. Basically, then right after that, Swerve, I know he hit like his finisher, that JML driver off the barricade to the outside on the plexiglass. That looked pretty crazy. Basically trying to get him back into the ring. Leon Ruff ended up getting that toolbox because Swerve ended up running into the steel steps. Ruff hit him like the toolbox in that leg where it was hurt several times, and he even put like a leg lock in it, but Scott got out of it. Ruff hit him with a big, corkscrew cutter, and then he hit him with another one to the outside of the ring then. He threw him over the barricade. Swerve climbed this big ladder then, I guess on the other side of the whatever curtain. He jumped, but this dude named AJ Francis, some big bald dude, basically said, "You must be out your mind." He caught him and he did an FU on him to the back over the barricade, back near the ring. Swerve basically got him back in back in the ring then, and basically hit his finisher for the win. So I guess Swerve has an entourage now, his producers and whatnot. So he has a squad at this point. Good match, though. Very good to kick off the show. Like I said, both these guys tried to kill each other. I don't know if this will continue on at this point. I don't really need to see this continue. Some would say it would have been better if Swerve got a clean win on his own, because it's almost like, did you really need a big dude to really help you beat Leon Ruff of all people? I know, like I said, I like Leon Ruff, but come on, the guy's like what? Some like 5 foot something real small, and you need help to take him out. Just kind of think about that for a second. So we'll see what happens now since Swerve has a crew and everything. We'll just get him over. I don't know, but it's interesting that he does have at least like a squad to back him up now. So we'll see what goes on with that. Gargano and Austin Theory went to William Regal's office. Regal's already talking to Scarlett Bordeaux or Sindel from Mortal Kombat. Basically, Gargano wanted to talk to Regal right now. He was going to leave. Austin Theory basically started looking at Scarlett, and basically, those are huge. You think he's probably talking about her boobs, but he said, are those real? Basically saying the fingernails and whatnot. Look at the size of those fingernails, until Gargano said he had to go. So, good boob joke, I would say. That was pretty funny. Cameron Grimes went against Asher Hill, or, Darby Allin's less edgy little brother, it looked like out there. Basically, it was a showcase win for Grimes. The other dude wasn't really that bad out there also, but Grimes basically picking up the win. Kane Carter and Casey Catanzaro returned after they did that fake jump the shark death grip with the whole Zia Lee thing that was going on. Just, what was it, like using the Force or something? By the way, may the Fourth be with you at Star Wars Day. But basically, they want those tag titles. Taya showed up with her dog then and kind of just basically talked about, you guys have fighting spirit and whatnot. So she left with her dog then. Grimes was talking to Everrise. They still don't rule. GYD was in the ring, basically already in the ring, basically talking about, the whole take your shoes off thing that Thatcher and Ciampa said last week, but they will soon to be recognized and beat Ciampa and Thatcher tonight, or Toothless Timmy and Old Man Thatcher. A very good match. Basically, I'm surprised they rushed it so fast after 1 week, but basically this was somewhat of a showcase in a way, just to show that Thatcher and Ciampa can work as a team and whatnot, even though we've seen it before. But they basically won by hitting Thatcher hit. He took away Barrett's shoe and hit Jack Gibson in the head with it to get the pin. So I don't say it was kind of a dirty win and whatnot, but it's not like these guys are heels right now. Okay, they're technically faces, and GYD are the heels. So, well, I don't know where that's going to go, but it was kind of a heel tactic to hit them with the shoe. But I guess, they're trying to show that they're a team and whatnot. Some would say it's off of grit and everything. And basically kind of somewhat still doing it in wins to, get the job done. Okay? So, Timothy Thatcher, Ciampa got the win. Kind of rushed how they got to this match. Gargano and Theory in the back talking to Regal. Regal basically said, you know what, your match against Reed, it should be happening. But it is going to still happen, okay? Oh, and as for you, Austin Theory, since you want to talk to your new friend there, Scarlett, got you a match next week against Killer Kross next week. So, good luck to you, okay? Basically, Regal laughed and walked off then, so that was pretty funny. Kross, who we have not seen in almost 3 weeks now, which that's kind of crazy. This guy just won the title, and then we don't see him for like 2-3 weeks. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Basically, he looked like a blackjack player out there with Scarlett basically saying he's tired of waiting. It's been 3 weeks now. I know it's a lot of people that want a piece of me. I'm not afraid of them. And basically, if I got to go back after you and do something, I'm going to do that. But next week, Austin Theory, I'm going to dive bomb you next week. We'll dive bomb your head in next week. So, you better get ready. Kyle O'Reilly, who looks like a freaking hipster out there, or he looks like a guy that's in line waiting to go to Starbucks. He just looked like just a chick band hipster, and this guy's wearing an Eazy-E t-shirt of all things, too. So, I don't know, man. It's like O'Reilly, he's trying to be cool, but he's not. And it's almost like he's not coming off as a main eventer. Microphone-wise, I think he's okay. But, he's talking about he's not afraid of Kross and everything. And basically, he wants a shot at that title. But honestly, he feels like he's more mid-carded than he is main eventer right now. But he dresses like a freaking hipster. Okay, he really does. Pete Dunne came out. I haven't seen him in a minute. Basically saying he wants a title shot. Also, he's the baddest man, in NXT. And he's coming after him. Balor came out basically saying, Dunn, I beat you already. O'Reilly, I beat you twice. And before he could even say anything to Kross decks his ass before he could say something. Next thing you know, everybody tries to start jumping Kross in. Kross is fighting these guys off, or everybody's fighting each other. Balor tried to go for the shotgun dropkick on both of them, which security got involved in. He went to go back for Kross, but Kross ended up knocking him out of the ring. One of the security guards tried to stop Kross, but Kross gave him Saito. Gargano and Theory came from behind and jumped Kross in, basically with the title, leaving him on the ground. Basically, these guys are going to be dead soon, so get ready to see Kross kill both of these guys soon. Real soon, especially Gargano. Come on, this guy killed the freaking Cruiserweight Champion not that long. Well, at the time, the Cruiserweight Champion, and his whole squad and made him look like idiots, so what's going to stop him from doing this? Okay, well, it really is. But at least Kross is finally back, and I guess they're trying to at least get potential opponents for him right now, or we'll get a rematch with Balor by soon enough, okay? Saray went against Zeta Ramir. Good match, and Saray won, but here's the thing, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, Zeta Ramir, she beats Toni Storm last week, right? I don't want to say it was a debut or anything, but she beats Toni Storm just to lose to Saray the week after. Same with Zoe Stark. Beat Toni Storm 1 week, then lose to Saray the next one. So, doesn't make a lot of sense. Like a win-lose situation right there. It's like, okay, they got to win. They should be trying to prove something, but they lose to your new star you just brought in, too. You brought internationally. So, a lot of things don't make a lot of sense about that. Honestly, it's like, okay, you're bringing in for a win, but then you're going to lose like the next week. So, what sense does that really make? Saray is okay. I'll just say that. I don't really have much to say on her right now. So, she got the win. Jake Atlas was in the ring. Eli Drake came out then, cutting a promo on him. You know, that's not an insult, that's a fact of life. Basically getting the win with the stunner or the BFT, blunt force trauma. So yeah, Eli Drake, he got the win, basically killing Jake Atlas. What happened to that guy's push, man? This guy's just jobbing every week, every time we see him. So don't know what happened to his push nowadays. Um, Tony Storm, I guess, kind of promo on Zoe Stark saying she's going to be the one to take her out. Legado del Fantasma was basically out in the ring, cut a promo on Kushida and MSK, basically saying how they embarrassed them and took them out last week, and they want the gold right now. Kushida showed up on the screen, says next week, title on the line. 2 out of 3 falls match, I guess, next week. So, get ready for another title match. We had 2 title matches tonight, and now we're going to get 2 title matches next week, because we did have an interview with Raquel Gonzalez and Mercedes Martinez. Basically, Gonzalez talked about she's been dominant champion, has done a lot to get to where she is right now, and nothing intimidates her. Martinez basically saying, I've been on the road, paving the way, and everything. I've been the blueprint, and that Gonzalez is not gritty, but a cookie cutter, and wrestler and whatnot. Basically, Gonzalez in 1 year she surpassed everything in Martinez's lifetime. Martinez says in one night, I'm gonna be the one to take that title away from you. So get ready for that. So like I said, 2 title matches next week. 2 titles tonight, 2 titles next week. Really pushing these title matches out. It must be ratings or something. Shotzi and Ember Moon or Freddie and Jason there, I guess, were on their way to the ring for their title match until, Taya's dog was left there. And basically saying that the dog shitted in the tank, so they couldn't go out with the tank, I guess. This is kind of funny. Well, yeah, I guess with Dexter Lumen still kind of looming over Indy Hartwell and all of them. Cameron Grimes, he's headed to the club and everything. He wants to party, but the bouncer stops him, saying, "You not on the list." And they say, "You can't come in here." Next thing you know, coming up in that white limo, Ted DiBiase shows up, basically saying, "I rented the whole venue out for the night because, hey, everybody's got a price." I cannot do it, but that laugh always gets me about Ted DiBiase. So, damn you, Ted DiBiase! Damn you! Ted DiBiase strikes again, folks. But in the main event, though, Moon and Shotzi versus The Way, Indy and Candice. Street fight for the women's tag titles. Basically, both these teams start beating the hell out of each other. Crazy stuff all over this match, I should say. From a concerto with trash can lids to Shotzi almost going to try to kill herself doing that suicide dive, but Candice used a fire extinguisher to stop it, because let's be honest, every time Shotzi does this dive, she's damn near dead every time she does it, okay? But going back into the ring and whatnot, I know there was a ladder involved. Which was on a bridge on the outside. Shotzi hit Candice with a big senton, which looked very deadly, I will say that, just very deadly. Moon hitting a power bomb onto Indy onto like one of the tables, but the table did not break. So I am the table. Botchamania. Why are they getting copyrighted by AEW? I don't know. That's fucking dumb. Copyrighting Botchamania. What a shame. But that's a story for another time. Basically, wow, coughed up right there, but Indy at the ladder. I know hitting hitting Moon with a spine buster onto the ladder then. Basically throwing shots to the outside, going near the announce table. Shotzi end up putting Indy onto the table and doing a big crossbody off the scaffold then onto that table, which looked pretty deadly. Candice going after Moon in, basically kind of going for the top rope. Shotzi stopped it. They were going to go for like their, finisher, but Candice stopped it and pushed Moon out the ring. Put on the table. Indy runs in, does like a big running dive elbow drop onto the table like a springboard, and then Candice was still in the ring with Shotzi, which ended up giving a big wicked stepsister to her for the win, and now we got new women's tag team champions. So honestly I didn't really expect to see a title change in a way. I didn't mind. I thought all 4 of these women beat the hell out of each other. Some probably are not like the biggest fans of this match. Someone would say it was just a garbage hardcore match and whatnot. Some would say. I thought it was a pretty good brawl. I'll give it that. Were some of the spots maybe a little bit over the top? Yeah, but I was just surprised by the finish. I guess they want to give the Way some title wins. Like, come on, it's the first time Candice LeRae has had a belt in I guess for the first time ever in this company. So she's finally got a belt and whatnot. So we'll see what happens in that. But yeah, I didn't really not expect the way to win the tag titles right here. But like I said, these teams did beat the hell out of each other. So yeah, new tag team champions we got tonight, folks. So yeah, just from title matches and Kross showing up and no DQ matches or whatnot. Not bad of a show, pretty good show. So this was not bad, especially with two hardcore matches. But yeah, women's title on the line. I believe cruiserweight title on the line next week in a 2 out of 3 falls match. So we'll see where that goes, or whoever's going to be facing Kross next. I still think O'Reilly looks like a freaking hipster out there. Okay, so yeah. Other than that, I'm out of here. Comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at HoodedKnight890. Tell me what you think about this show for NXT. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What was the best part of this show? Okay, still don't know what that diamond mine thing is. I don't know either. So why don't you try to take a guess on that and tell me what that is too. All right. So yeah, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, and may the 4th be with you. Peace.